So this has been really throwing down that challenge, saying, I know I've grown, I know I can beat Zeus, and I know that I can push us to that finals against JDG.
And it's a lot of pressure to put on yourself in a match point situation, because win or lose, it feels like this game is on Bin. You could have gone for Poppy, you could have gone for something safer on the top side of the map and played around Elk.
That was seen time and time again in the LPL. Bin is going to be very familiar with it. We'll have to see what Zeus can do to fight back.
Must win games for T1. If they want to keep their finals appearance streak alive, must win games. Faker on the Ahri. Zeus taking the carry match up top side. The Counter-Strike riposte mind game.
Pushing the mid lane, but you can see Owners trying to get the gank off to stop him from shoving this in.
Split action. Buffer on the charm means Yagao makes it out to safety for a brief moment. He has no flash from the previous play. Titan's Wrath keeping him healthy for now. Aftershock coming in is clutch with a dive on the bottom side. What's the response from BLG? It's first blood for T1 in the mid lane. BLG, how will they fire back? Top side of the map though, Bin and Zeus trading back and forth. A dive on the bottom side, that's one. Now looking for a second. BLG have on tanking. They're able to walk away. Carry is still standing, but Guma taken down.
They want more. They're not done yet. Carry a flash.
Carry flashing to safety. That's the Ignite now ticking. They're able to make it out. On still standing. They're on the retreat. Owner not there in time.
Owner and Faker stopped walking down to the bot lane. They weren't there in time on BLG. As soon as they saw Faker reappear on mid, they were like, fantastic, we can go for the second one, but on!
Waiting into the darkness, on with the shield! Getting the flash out from Owner, just barely able to walk away.
Still huge. Start your stacking early. Get your rotations up towards that 7.5 minute mark.
Guma taking a lot of damage there in the exchange. Carry now going to try to fire back. Guma waiting on the feather pull back. Oh, playing on the edge there, but Shun now repeating. He's on the bottom side with blue buff. It's big.
No.
Level 6 not there for Guma.
Ooh. Control wards here for BLG. Shun slips in. Hello.
Ultra Shock laser, Carry, and now Polymorph immediately are going to go for one, and instantly Shun flashes out to safety. The TP burn to no effect. Zeus now needs to try and get something back. Faker on the way down. Shun just needs to sneak away, but I don't think there's an angle here. Ahri leaping in, the shutdown for Faker. Big to respond from the kill on the bottom side.
The fact you had that TP from Zeus meant you had.
You're not coming to fight, you talked about it. Mid-game playmaking, name of the game with an Ahri Wukong duo. Elk has to be careful here. Yagao gonna get the fight kick off. Faker ready to come over the wall, and immediately Carry is just taken down, and Elk wants to keep this fight going. Slow from the Ultra Shock laser will connect. That's the ulti proc, and Guma just has to run for the hills. Lucky he's able to buy the Gale Force time to make it out of that one, but Faker now locked up. Faker, the ultimate has to be used to try to take him out to safety. The charm connecting, but onto Yagao, and it is Elk on the backside, still fishing. They will walk away. Herald for BLG.
Oh, Carrier, he's deleted. Wait, they want more?
Going in. Guma has to be careful here. Elk now flashing out to safety. That's the feathers. Guma's going to be vulnerable. Shun still taking the Herald, still uncontested, but T1 trying to get Prio in the mid lane.
Carrier's alive and walking back from that low death timer. 4K health on that Rift Herald, though. One more eyeball pop. All right.
Tread through it. T1, I don't think there's an angle here, really. Herald taken by BLG. T1 maybe going to try to leverage their advantage to get some damage down in mid lane.
So let's be so careful, though. Yagao starting to step forward, kind of the hook. Shun in the back line as well, putting pressure, so T1 will just step back. They don't want to put themselves too far forward and have BLG look for the engage.
Or the river with control wards for themselves. Again, great positioning. They pop the Herald. Yagao's fishing around for hooks on the corner.
Looking for an angle in. Second Herald just going to get the charge in the mid lane tower. Won't break it, but we'll get some good damage down and secure mid priority so they can move into the river. So much work being done by the Umbral Glaive here as Shun is just able to effortlessly clear vision.
Both sides of mid lane warded up by BLG. T1 though, they're trying to get control of the minion wave first. They can shove that in. Wait, Shun actually starting up Dragon while in darkness.
Owner. See if they can sniff this one out, but they don't have perfect information. Elk still clearing the mid lane. T1 with an angle into the fight. Able to group his buy, but Yagao waiting in the river. Yagao, is he just going to throw down the ultimate buy a bit more time? 3K on the Dragon, getting lower and lower. T1, will they be able to claim their prize? Owner, can he do it one more time? Looking to move into the pit, but no, this time around, Shun takes the objective, but now the fight breaking out as Owner looks to get things kicked off. Faker leaping into follow-up, but there's not an angle here. They're just going to back away.
Oh, Shun, nerves of steel there. He pops the invisibility, stays around for the Q smite. He gets one back.
Then parry, use, Faker fishing for the charm, but will not connect. Yagao going in with the hook as well, but he gets caught out. The counter-strike now to follow. Carrier going for the knockup, but it's not going to connect. BLG and T1 testing the waters, fishing for these angles of attack, with BLG coming out ahead.
These fights are so tense.
That hook from Yagao, if it hit, could have been devastating for T1, but Faker flashes forward. Elk just gets behind the minion in time, and now BLG are stepping forward.
TP into the mid lane, they've got the wave behind them. They want to break open this mid lane tier 1, and they'll do so effortlessly. No objective for them on the bottom side but the tier 1 tower, but they're still...
Mid lane, no control over bot side for Bin. Makes it easier for Zeus to join these fights. So BLG are forcing mid onto Guma.
Fernango onto Guma, looking for the knockup. The feathers fly. Yagao not going to walk away. Happy to have the cooldown, but immediately hooks, re-engages, and that is the power of the Kazakhs. Guma now isolated. Faker running, and it should just be the objective to the side of BLG. They have secured themselves the soul. T1, will they be willing to fight a man down?
Guma doesn't burn the flash. He doesn't want to get away from it. So BLG now in a position. T1, what can you do? Owner, can you make the hero play again?
Hook onto Zeus. Slow and controlled, 4K, getting lower and lower. Owner needs to find a way into the pit, but he's going to run away. It's Infernal Soul. It's match point for BLG. T1 in dire straits.
BLG are running toward...
Disgusting damage from this Kazakhs here. And nothing that Zeus can do except take it and back off. Now he's going to try.
Rinse and repeat, Counter-Strike up again, but that's just more and more of his health taken away. 2 members on the top side. T1 sees their opportunity to engage in the mid lane. They find Elk, and that could be everything to bring them back against the Infernal Soul. They still find the fight, but Bin is now here. Bin looking to pop off. He's going to take out Guma. BLG keeping this one going. They have the Infernal Soul. Faker now running the blast cone, taking him out to safety. The TP coming out, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. The auto, the staggering blows, and BLG still take the fight.
How could you forget about Bin? Bin TP'ing in on the Fiora, gets onto Guma Yushi. BLG turn towards the Baron. Owner over the side though.
Owner, do you have one more left in you? All of T1 praying to Owner right now. No flash, but he's got a smite.
5K. Copperbox waiting, holding their breath. BLG looking for an angle to deny the jungler into the pit, but a lot of members out now might even give him a better avenue. The stun now coming in. They're looking to keep the fight going. They're looking to take Bin out. Shun waiting over the wall. The Baron has been stopped. Can they take the fight? Zeus now going in onto Shun, leaping back right over the wall. The shutdown is huge onto Bin, and BLG might have just thrown everything away. Absolute patience in the face of disaster. The flip of a coin could just decide it all, and it comes up heads for BLG. Zaya, what? Elk from out of nowhere in a defining moment.
Elder.
Split it. Every decision is life or death now at this stage of the game. If they can burn through Elder, they've got a combat buff that will last them into the next fight, but it's Shun in the jungle. Can he be the one to steal it away? Owner has taken so many for him, just threatening, buying time for Bin. But Bin has a match from Zeus. He can't just simply end the game. He'll at least grab an inhibitor. Elder could be everything. Shun uncontested for now. Ready to go in. It's getting lower and lower. He's going to leap into the pit, but this time, Owner comes out on top.
With all of Korea watching, Owner hits that smite. They get the Elder Dragon. The hope for T1 alive.
Of course, you can see a lot of the luxury items, I think as you call them, Kobe, the stopwatches coming out, the GAs as well. Potentially one final fight to decide it. The Baron 1 second away, BLG with control with mid lane priority. Looking to take as much vision as they can away from the side of T1. Already the fight getting kicked off, but Keria is there to body block, but will cost him his life. 1-man advantage to the side of BLG.
Yagao can do it too. He strikes on the Nautilus. No ult for the Nautilus, but T1, they're going to get desperate now. Owner on a control ward.
But they can't defend this if they just give it. You send Fiora to the bot side, she can get that lane in, but they're not going to commit to Zeus. BLG off that pick, they're going to get the Baron. And just once more, BLG getting control of this game.
Both these mid laners taking turns, making flash pick plays for their teams. And now with the power of the Baron, they should be able.
Shrelia is kicking the fight off. The stun immediately to go in. Elk just free firing, and again, he's just doing so much damage. Owner taking out before he can even ult. Bin now on the way in, but they pull back for now. It's just a tower. Slow, steady, controlled, taking an explosive engage, turning it into a small advantage. BLG will not overstep.
Managed to get the hook on.
Battle line's drawn.
They have to send it.
Both sides know what's in front of them. Steal or have the game stolen from you. Be ready to secure this objective. BLG slowly but surely burning through this one. T1 fishing, looking for an angle.
But they're going for the wave. They're not going to go for the Elder. Are they going to keep it? No. They can just run into that bot side if they want to at times. T1 have to be so careful how they position here.
Well highlighted, Dagda. They don't have the information that they need to make an educated decision. They don't have the vision. All that they know is that the dragon has been aggroed and that someone on BLG is hitting it. With just a piece of information, they have to go for it. They have to find the gamble. They have to find the angle, the engage. Final moments for T1. Can they do it? Do they have what it takes?
Full send. Here we go. Zeus has arrived.
Shun taking a decent chunk. Kuma on the front line, immediately going to get ulted. It's going to force out the Feathers. The Feathers now coming down. Redemption on the backside to keep him healthy. Bid between Zeus and Faker, but he's doing just fine. Snare onto Yagao. Slow, controlled. Infernal Slow Poke starting to come in. Kha'Zix's not going to find purchase on the Void Spikes. Owner into the backside. Owner fishing for an angle. The immediate knock with the immediate follow, but Elk is still standing for now. Elk just does so much damage. T1 shot their shot, but I don't think it's going to be enough because at the end of the day, BLG are taking the fight. They are too damn strong. T1 getting torn through by the BLG lineup in the final fight of the series.
The script is strong. The 3-1 for BLG will remain as they will go for the finish. BLG take care of both LCK seeds.
It was supposed to be EDG, it was supposed to be Gen G, it was supposed to be T1, but here at MSI, BLG stands strong in defiance of all expectations. They move to the final.
The first time at an international event we will see an all LPL finals. And you can see Tabe is ecstatic about that for BLG.
The Tabe celebrations have been top-notch. Been calling his shots. In his interview, even tweeted out 3-1. They will also take care of T1. And then, on top of that, if they do the 3-1, he said they will 3-2 JDG.